западном побережье Черного моря. Время писать.
It's Tuesday night, August 21st, and Sochi is the place of the battle. It's HV71 against Red Bull from Salzburg at the 8th annual Junior Club World Cup. This is Group B action that is continuous tonight. Earlier today, it was the Czech team Ocelarze Trzcinec that took down Davos from Switzerland in overtime with a 3-2 victory. Right now it's going to be Sweden against Austria. Austrian team, Red Bull from Salzburg, are wearing their blue jerseys, and Sweden will be represented by HV71 from Jönköping wearing white. Both of these teams got off to a really great start of the tournament as they enjoy blowout wins in their first games. Red Bull Salzburg beat Davos 9-1 in the opener, while HV71 dominated on the ice against Trzcinec and enjoyed a 7-2 victory. Whoever wins tonight is going to end up on top of Group B and lock up a place in the semi-final round.
Стартовий состав команди HV71. Starting lineup for HV71. Вратарь, goaltender номер 60.
Red Bull made some serious adjustments to their lineup, as their entire top line is going to sit this one out. They're going to be replaced by Marcel Zitz, Yannick Piloni, and Nico Feldner. While even Samuel Witting, who scored a hat-trick in the game against Davos, will be watching this game from the stands, along with the Swedes, Oliver Norberg and Kasper Evertsson, who made up Austrians' top line in their tournament opening game. As for HV71, there are not a lot of changes, but there are some. Their top line remains unchanged, but it's the Smedberg line that got promoted to be their second unit. So it's Stern, Svensson, Smedberg, and Fjellström that's going to be HV71's second line tonight, while Heikkinen, Grönhagen, and Svensson got demoted to the third. It has been the tournament of hat-tricks, and these two teams know a thing or two about them too. While Samuel Witting is out of the lineup for Red Bull, Justin Schutz, the captain of the team, is. He also scored a hat-trick in the game against the Boss. While HV71 got a hat-trick performance from number 61, Anton Svensson, who scored his third goal while being short-handed. HV71 are the reigning champions of Swedish Junior Super Elite League, the top junior division in the country, while Red Bull were close to that, as they came in third in the regular season, only to lose in the quarterfinal. Red Bull has advantage when it comes to experience. They have players who are generally older than HV71. HV71 have no 20-year-olds, while Red Bull has 4 in the lineup. It's a big difference in junior hockey. And we're underway. Once again, it's Red Bull who are done in blue, and in white it's HV71. And let's see if the teams are going to feel each other out first, or they're going to go at it right from the get-go. Right now, it's a very fast-paced game as HV71 skates into the zone. It's the top line out there with Max Venlund, Isiksen, and Carlson. Venlund scored twice in the previous outing. wearing number 17 for the Swedish side. The Swedes are very aggressive on the forecheck, and there are a few players who fall down as HV71 make a clumsy play in the neutral zone that ends up them skating back to retrieve the puck in their own end. We get our first offside call of the play. It's called on Paul Huber, who is listed as the second liner on this Austrian side. We're number 44, HV71, is Stjern Svensson, a very skilled short forward who scored a dazzling goal against Tršinec. 2 down to go. Austrians tried to establish control of the puck in the offensive end, but forced into the neutral zone and then all the way back to the defensive end as they try to get back through the middle. But the Swedes intercept the puck. Stjern Svensson with all the moves in the offensive end. Look at him go as he passed it to the right wing, and now they go to the left side of the rink. The pass hits the skate of Smedberg, and possession is lost. Now Austrians try to skate up to the left wing, but it's intercepted by the Swedes. Svensson passes it into the middle, and the puck lands behind Austrian net. The Swedes retrieve the puck in the corner. Number 4 is battling for it. Forsman, who's been added to the lineup for this game. He did not play against Tršinec. The Swedes have it at the right wing as they go for the line change and lose control of the puck. But they get some fresh troops out there. And now it's Stjern Svensson, who's been getting a lot of ice time early in the game. Excuse me, it's Lunden actually. It's HV71's fourth line out there as they take a shot from the point. An easy save is made by Levi Laxo, Finnish goaltender playing for the Austrian team. The Swedes put it in the corner, then put it to the slot, but there's nobody there, and Austrians intercept the puck, trying to get it back into the offensive, and weird bounce off the corner, and Laxo had to stay alert to prevent it from going in. Austrians raise the puck in the neutral zone down the right wing, lose control of it, and the Swedes commence their attack as they chip it in. Laxo plays it to behind the net. The Swedes get it to the point, to the half wall, trying to get some room. It's in the slot, and now it's in the back of the net. HV71 with the first goal of the game. It's Isaksson. And HV71 go up 1-0. 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Lucas Isaksson finds the loose puck, just sitting there in the slot, and he chips it in. Carlson with the initial shot, left winger on that top line for the Swedes. And they get the early lead in this one.
З передачи Давида Карлсона номер 24. Шайбу забросил Лукас Исаксон, номер 32.
The Swedes win the puck again in the defensive end.
Scored by number 32, Lucas Isaksson. Assisted by
Now
number
it's the
24,
Austrians. They try to keep it in the offensive end. They have some room in the slot. Shot taken, and it's stopped by Hugo Alnefeld, 17-year-old netminder who just played for his country at the very prestigious under-18 tournament in Alberta, Canada, earlier this month at the Hlinka Gretzky Memorial Cup. The Swedes made it to the final, beating Team Russia 2-1 in the semis, but fell short to Team Canada 6-2 in the final. Alnefeld came back with a silver medal from that very prestigious international tournaments for the under-18 national teams. Now HV71 have it in the corner. The Austrians are able to skate out with it into the neutral zone as it's intercepted by the Swedes. Possible 2-on-1 development here. They have to dump it back in as the Austrians unsuccessfully tried to cross the center ice, and now it's HV71 with possession again. Stjern Svensson gives the puck to his teammates and goes for the change. HV71 with potential break here on the turnover. Austrians looking a bit shaky early in this game. The Swedes are in control with possession and with a 1-0 lead. And looks like now they're going to get a power play on top of that as well. Bastian Eckel, the fourth liner on this Red Bull team, almost went to the HV71's bench. And looks like there was some retaliation on his part, because I believe he is the one who's been sent off for dues. And that's what he got the 2 minutes for. Bit of a retaliation hit on somebody on the Swedish bench, and Eckel ends up in the sin bin. But they give out offside in minors, it would seem, and it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. For 2 minutes. Look for a second that HV71 might get a power play, but 2 players got sent off, and now it's the Austrian team with a scoring chance. And Alnefeld had to scramble in the crease to keep it out.
Penalty, team HV71, number 40.
Very good scoring chance for this Austrian team, as their top line tried to shove it in. Top line is Marcel Zitz, Yannick Deloney, and Nico Feldner. Came in really close to scoring, but the young Swedish netminder said no. With a great glove save. He's one of the top prospects for the kind of 2019 NHL entry draft. Getting his first start at the tournament in Sochi. We're barely 5 minutes into the game, and the Swedes are with the only goal of the game so far. It's 1-0 HV71 as the puck goes out of play. And there's going to be another face-off taken in the offensive end for the Austrians. Max Venlund, who had a terrific game against Schinitz, is out there for HV71. He's one of the few players on this team who has already played in the Swedish Hockey League, the top professional division of the nation. HV71 with possession in the offensive end. They have it at the half wall. Venlund takes a shot, and it's stopped by Levi Laxo. And there's going to be a penalty. It's going to be for holding. Some pushing and shoving going on after the whistle. Max Venlund with a spin to break from his defenseman and tried to bid Laxo 5-hole. Laxo stayed alert. Very experienced goaltender on this Austrian team. Finnish international Levi Laxo, one of the 20-year-olds on the team. Stjern Svensson gets a minor penalty, and it's going to be Red Bull with the power play when the play resumes, and it's going to be 4-on-3 power play. Which certain players prefer more because it gives them much more space to work with as compared to the 5-on-4 penalties. Stjern Svensson also played a few games for HV71 professional team last year. And it's no wonder with all the move that he's got. Looks like it's another offside in minor, and it's HV71 actually. That's going to be having the man advantage, the 4-3 that we talked about earlier. As linesman said, the HV71 have to change their face-off man. And the Swedes do, and they win it cleanly. And they have it at the point to begin their offense. They move to the point, back to the left wing, back to the point. It's in the high slot actually now. Right wing, one-timer, and it's blocked. Austrians have the chance to clear it out. And they do, barely so, but they do. There's 1 minute left on this 4-3 power play that HV71 are having right now. And the gain speed in the neutral zone. In down the left wing. Drop pass is made to the half wall. There's nobody at the point, so they have to go to behind the net. Going to compete for the puck in the corner now. Remember that HV71 have a younger team compared to this Austrian side. But they come out on top. Pass to the hash mark. Shot is taken, and it goes wide. Very dangerous scoring chance for Jan Chapman right there. Another pass to the slot. Deflection, and Austrians clear it to the other end of the ice. It was Heikkinen and Grönhagen that had the offense for HV71 just now. And now it's Max Vanlund, Chapman's captain, who moves into the zone with the puck before getting crunched into the boards, and he's slow to get up. As Red Bull still have 30 seconds to kill on the penalty. Vanlund to the right wing. They're in the corner with it now, still with possession. The Swedes have it at the blue line. They move it to the right wing. Into the corner it goes. Back to the half wall, to the point. Penalty is about to expire. As the Swedes find some room. Skates to the high slot. Shot on deflection. And they tried to go cross ice with it, but there was nobody there to pass the puck to. And they lose control of it. Austrians are back playing full strength as we're just 8 minutes into the first period. Justin Schutz, Red Bull captain, tried to dangle his way to the net, and now it's the Swedes. With all the speeds, it's Stjern Svensson skating down the rink, slams on his brakes, tries to move it to the point, loses the puck, but the Swedes retrieve it, and they now shoot it from the slot. It's down behind the net, and into the corner they go for the battle. Stjern Svensson. He's going to change now. Freshman comes out on the ice. Can't dangle his way to the slot. Gets crunched. And Austrians retake possession, trying to exit the zone. But all they can do is move the puck down the ice just a little bit. As the Swedes gain the zone again. Taking a shot from the right wing, and it's Laxo who makes the save. Levi Laxo played for under-18 team Finland in 2016 and the IIHF World Championship, and won the gold medal for the Finnish side. That was 2 years ago now. He's a 20-year-old young netminder. Just joined Salzburg from Mestis, second best professional league in Finland. HV71's lose possession in their own end. Looking to break out, and they do, down the left wing. They carry the puck, shielding it, still have control of it. Drop pass. He's made, what a beautiful pass. And now it's Salzburg trying to edge it away from their end. Once again, they do. The puck barely leaves the line, but it doesn't. Svensson dumps it back in. Laxo keeps it in play. Austrians commence their attack through the middle. They have it in the neutral zone and dump it down the right side. Osberg to the right wing. still in the zone and don't allow the Swedes exited and are unable to skate into the offensive end, as one of the players even lost his stick. He's picking it up now. And now Austrians trying to get into the zone. That's a pretty clear penalty, and the one that head coach Timo Levijoki is not going to like. It's Echo again, who's going to go for roughing for this episode right here. Number 6 in Austrian team. He's getting another minor penalty. First he punches his opponent who was sitting on the bench, and now a very unnecessary roughing penalty as he was trying to get into the offensive end. Levijoki cannot be happy about that, as HV71 go back on a power play. And they got Heikkinen on Heikkinen and Svensson. Able team out there as the puck goes out of play. And Austrians send out, among others, Zitz, one of the older players on that team. Isaac's line takes the ice down. Levijoki tries to explain how to defend against the Swedes on this penalty kill. In 10 minutes and 33 seconds into the first period, it's HV71 with a 1-0 lead. Red Bull manages to clear the puck all the way down the ice, and now it's Captain Max Wendland and his teammates that take it the other way around. They skate into the zone, dump it around the rim, and Wendland with the pass to behind the net. And Red Bull clears it once again. Alnefelt is looking to make his pass, just leaves it for his teammate. As they go off for another offensive rush. To the left wing it goes. They gain the zone. Austrians are very active with their penalty kill and try to give as less space as possible. This is very skilled Swedish players. The Swedes go cross ice with it to the right wing. And they turn it over. Now it's the Austrians on the counter attack. And Alnefelt has to make a blocker save. Björn Svensson to the left wing. They dump it in. Laxo plays the puck, but it's intercepted. And the Swedes have it in the corner. Björn Svensson appeals to the referee, saying there was boarding, but now none is called. And there's just 20 seconds remaining on HV71's penalty now. There's still time for one final rush as they wheel into the offensive end and send it around the rim. Alnefelt is banging his stick on the ice.
Team Red Bull is playing at full strength.
Signal on that. Red Bull are playing full strength now. Alnefelt to the corner, to the outer corner it goes now. To Svensson, who tries to chip it away, and he does. Red Bull reset their play. And as the puck is chipped, it goes to Alnefelt, who plays it to the corner. And they will commence another rush. Svensson turns around and gives it back to the corner. Go D to D in the defensive end. There's 7 minutes remaining to play in the first period. Now Svensson chasing the puck at the other end of the ice, surrounded by men in blue. HV71 trying to steal the puck away on the forecheck, and they do. Pass to the slot, and they can't get a shot away. But they maintain in possession. Point shot is taken. Laxo makes the save, but the puck is still in play. HV71 with momentum in the first period, as Red Bull are having a hard time exiting the zone. Cross-ice pass is made, and now they take a shot away. Benlow with the shot, but it's blocked. And the puck is in the corner now. They'll move it back to the point. To the left wing. Take a shot in hopes of redirection. but it was tipped wide, and Wendland corrals the puck at his own blue line. Gains some speed in the neutral zone. There he goes with the dangles. Gets it to the zone and loses the puck as he was surrounded by 4 Austrian defensemen. Very ambitious attempt by Max Wendland. Austrians finally with possession as they cross the blue line in the offensive zone. It's Paul Huber with the puck. And they give it up, and the Swedes go for a counter-attack down the right wing. Shot is taken straight at Laxo, and the Swede will get an offensive zone face-off. The biggest star on this Austrian team is number 26, Justin Schutz, who was selected this very summer at the NHL entry draft by the Florida Panthers in the 6th round, 170th overall. Funny part is he didn't go to the draft ceremony, and found out about it at his house in Germany as he was with some friends, and the next day it was his birthday. Quite a couple of days for that young man, who scored a hat-trick in his first game at this 2018 Junior Club World Cup in Sochi. He netted 3 against Davos. HV71 lose the offensive zone face-off, and it's the Austrians who will try to put it into the offensive end for themselves now. They're forced to retreat back into the defensive end, and the Swedes now intercept the pack. They have it in the offensive end with the 3rd line out. That's Heikkinen, Grönhagen, and Svensson. And it's Svensson who has the biscuit now, trying to move it up the left wing. But loses it to cross the turnover. Swedes commence another offensive rush down the right wing, only to lose the puck to the Austrians, who have it in their defensive end now. Further down the ice, they in and over the blue line. The Swedes try to go for a counter-attack, as Red Bull are a bit clumsy with it. Shot is taken, and it hits the side of the net. Now it's a point shot for HV71. With 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining to play in the period. The Swedes are back with possession. Dump the puck in. It's Fjällström, Smedberg, and Stjern Svensson out there for them. HV71 dump the puck in down the left wing. Laxo comes out to play it behind his net. Puts it to the corner. The Swedes with some numbers on the forecheck and back with possession. Pass to the slot. Shot is taken by Lundman, and Laxo has to make another save to keep it a 1-goal game. The Swedes have been all over this Red Bull team early on in the game, but they have only a flimsy 1-goal lead to show for it. Red Bull win the faceoff in the defensive end. There's less than 4 minutes remaining to play in the period. They move it up the ice. Pass to the slot, but it's Wendland who's first to the puck there. And now the battle for it in the corner in HV71 zone. Max Wendland gets it in the corner. Chips it over to Austrians, but the puck never leaves the zone. And now it's in the slot. And Wendland is back with possession in the corner. Gains speed, fights off his opponent. He's looking to get it past back in the neutral zone, but it was banked off the boards and deep into the offensive end. No icing was called in the play. Now Austrians wheel into the zone through the middle with a chance to shoot it from the slot. Again, chopping. Will regain possession and now dump it in down the right side. Stjern Svensson that's out there now. Austrians experiencing miscommunication on the defensive end, and now Basberg passed it to the right wing. Gilström dumps it further in, and they go for the change. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining to play in the first period. Jönköping still with the only goal of the game. The Swedes try to force their way through down the right wing, but it's down the left wing that they go now. Now the Grönhagen, the tallest player of the tournament. Svensson has it now. Tries to center it. Shot is taken and it goes wide. And now it's Grönhagen at 197 centimeters tall. Pass it to the wing. Heikkinen still with possession. Shoots it. It gets blocked in the maze of the players. Grönhagen easily shoots the puck and keeps it in the offensive end. Now the shot is taken, and this time they go water bottle on Red Bull. Late in the first period of play, HV71 doubled their lead with their relentless play in the offensive end. It's 2-0 Jönköping. Excellent play by Grönhagen to shoot the puck and keep it at the offensive end and keep the play alive. And then it's Aaron Flood who snipes it, goes water bottle on Levi Laxell. And now it's the Swedes who have the 2-0 lead. They used to give you extra points in video game hockey if you hit the water bottle. You don't get any in real hockey, but it still looks very nice. There's some pushing and shoving going on in Red Bull's slot. Stjern Svensson had something to say to his opponents. Now it's going to be another offensive face-off for HV71. Wikström is going to take the face-off for Jönköping. He's out there with Lundman and Forsman. Basberg has the puck now. Goes to the point. Swedes are still with possession. Basberg is looking to receive the pass, but they go the other way now. Point shot is taken, and it goes above and over the net. Basberg passes it to the half wall. Stjern Svensson races for it. But Austrians maintaining possession. It's intercepted on the forecheck by the Swedes. Almost. They still battle for it. Stjern Svensson is still buzzing around the net, looking to pick up a turnover. Red Bull finally in the offensive end, trying to make something happen with 20 seconds remaining on the clock. They pass it to the point and shoot it from there, but it hits somebody in front of the net, and it goes to the side. The Swedes with possession in the final seconds of the period. Just toss it into the neutral zone, and the horn goes off. Things are really heating up out there between the two teams. As Aaron Flood jumped out from the bench right after the horn to exchange pleasantries. But nonetheless, it's HV71 with 2-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. We'll be back in 17 minutes for the second period.
Персональное предложение в одно движение. Получи в приложении Мегафон или по номеру 0909. Мегафон. Начинается с тебя.
Мы не дадим вам заскучать в перерыве столь интересного матча. И буквально через пару минут на льду шайбы состоится небольшое, я бы сказал, семейное хоккейное противостояние. У нас есть две пары участников. Это папа с сыном и папа с дочкой, которые выяснят, кто из них точнее и удачливее в нашей небольшой хоккейной эстафете. Ну а разыгрывают между собой они, напомню, два входных билета в парк развлечений на высоте Sky Park HV Хоккей Сочи.
See
Ты в порядке, Лео? Да, ты в порядке. Что ж, как я и обещал, у нас небольшое семейное соревнование. Встречается две семьи. Семья Фисенко, которая находится по правую руку от меня. Давайте им поаплодируем. Это семья Фисенко из Сочи. Поддержим земляков. И семья Серпенко. Они приехали к нам из Новосибирска. Если сибиряки есть в зале, поаплодируйте своим. Что мы будем делать, спросите вы? Я объясняю. Отцы будут толкать своих детей от одной точки вбрасывания до другой. По дороге их маленькие помощники будут собирать шайбы. Как только все 5 шайб будут собраны, мы их выстроим на той точке вбрасывания, и отцы совершут 5 бросков. Кто из них окажется точнее и забьет больше шайб, тот победит. Вы готовы? Вы готовы? Тогда после громких аплодисментов мы начинаем. 3, 2, 1, поехали! Так. Первая шайба попадает в руки. Отлично, двигаемся дальше. Неплохой темп. Поддерживаем. У нас совсем юные участники, но они уже оказались на льду и со всех сил проявляют себя. Полпути пройдено, все круто, все отлично. Осталось совсем немного, осталось совсем чуть-чуть. Впереди пока семья Фисенко, они доходят до последней шайбы. Последняя шайба у них. Итак, выставляем шайбы и начинаем бросать ворота. Серпенко тоже на месте. Давайте, выставляем шайбы. Сейчас все решится. Кто окажется точнее? Итак, можно начинать. Поехали. Бросок номер 1. Мимо. 1-0. Дальше. Еще одна шайба в воротах. Это уже 3-я. 4-я. И у вас 4 из 5. К сожалению, мимо. Еще одна попытка. Продолжаем. Бросаем шайбы, не отчаиваемся. Учимся это делать. Так, немножечко поправим прицел. Это было очень близко. И последняя, заключительная, должна попасть в ворота. Да, шайба попадает в ворота. К сожалению, это не помогает вам победить. Побеждает семья Серпенко. Ребят, давайте им поаплодируем. Вот они, победители. Ну а вы просто молодцы, что отважились, вышли и поучаствовали в этом конкурсе. Огромное спасибо, ребят. Пойдем аккуратнее со льда, потому что вот-вот сюда выйдут хоккеисты и начнется второй период. Ну а как известно, во втором периоде нужно поддерживать игроков в 2 раза сильнее. Поэтому, как я уже говорил, не жалеем сил, не жалеем эмоций, болеем, аплодируем, кричим, делаем так, чтобы вас заметили.
просто игра. Это проверка силы.
Welcome back to the second period of the game between Red Bull Salzburg and HV71 Jönköping, Sweden. It's HV71 with both goals in the opening 20 minutes of play. Isaacson and Aaron Flood got the markers for HV71, and it's 2-0 after 20 minutes of play. This is Group B action earlier today, this afternoon. We would have had Tashinets defeating Davos 3-2 in overtime. HV71 looked like a better team in the opening period of play, and they outshot Red Bull 12-5. However, it was the Austrian team that had a sizable advantage at face-off. Once again, HV71 are reigning champions of Swedish Junior Elite Division, while Red Bull are getting ready for the first season in Alpine Hockey League. It's not a junior league, it's a men's hockey league, and as such, Red Bull have a little bit more experience to offer. We're all set for the second period of play. And Isaacson loses another face-off as Red Bull dump the puck right in and start chasing it. HV71 dump it back out, and it's going to be icing called on HV71. Red Bull get an early offensive zone face-off. The teams did not lead to the dressing rooms on good terms. There was some pushing, shoving, and yelling involved right after the final buzzer. Let's see if the story develops any further in the second frame. The Swedes are aggressive on the forecheck again. Isaacson is chasing the puck around the corner. Venland almost intercepted it behind the net, but Austrians still have possession, and they exit to the neutral zone. Now it's HV71 who's possession as they chip the puck in and go for the line change. Jönköping battling for the puck against the boards. Tried to get it to the slot, but Austrians managed to clear it to the neutral zone. One of HV71 players blows his tire, and now shot is taken on Hugo Aldefeld, who stands tall. Once again, Hugo Aldefeld is a 17-year-old netminder who just recently represented his country at the very prestigious Under-18 tournament, the Hlinka Gretzky Memorial, that was held in Alberta a few weeks ago. The Swedes win the silver medals. Austrians with a win in the offensive face-off. Tried to take a shot from the point, it was blocked, and now they will have to commence the offense from the neutral zone. Pass to the slot, it's deflected, and Aldefeld has to stretch over there to cover up the puck and prevent it from going in. Some quick reflexes by this young Swedish netminder who's playing his first game at the tournament. Just a weird bounce up Stjern Svensson. Could have ended really badly for this HV71 team if it wasn't for Aldefeld. Austrians, who have a heavy advantage when it comes to face-off winning percentage, are about to take another face-off in the offensive end, and they win it. Take a point shot, it goes wide, and they dump the puck behind the net. It's Paul Huber and Justin Schutz battling for it behind HV71's net, and they skate up with it up the left wing. As many as 4 Red Bull players were battling for it against the boards. The pass was almost intercepted by Jönköping, and now they put it in the offensive end as Paul Huber skates out with it through the neutral zone. but nothing comes out of it. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty called on Austrians, and it's going to go against Jesper Kokkola, Finnish defenseman, who spent 2 years with the Chicago Steel in the UCHL, one of the top junior leagues in America. And in 2016, he won the Clark Cup, the most coveted trophy of the league, before joining Red Bull this off-season. And now the Swedes will go on a power play. They win the face-off in the offensive end. Pass it back around at the blue line. To the left wing, one-timer is taken. It's one of Austrian's defensemen in the slot. Goes to the side. Grönhagen with it at the right wing. They pass it back to the point. Franson with the puck again. Skates along the blue line, looking for a pass. Finds it down low to the slot. Shot taken. Laxo makes the save as the Austrians manage to dump it down the ice. 1 minute and 20 seconds remains on HV71's power play as they reset their offense and get some fresh troops out there. They will skate down with it at the right wing. They're in the zone. Barely so as the puck leaves it. And now Max Benlund carries it through central ice. He's at the left wing. Loses possession. The puck remains in control of HV71. Pass it along the point. Vasberg to the right face of circle. Back to Vasberg, who has it at the point now. To Benlund. All the way across the ice. Doesn't go through. And Red Bull clear it down the ice with 40 seconds remaining to kill off their penalty. Alnefeld with a really nice long pass out front, and the Swedes dump it in as they were going for the line change. Alnefeld is behind his net now, leaving the puck for his teammate as the Swedes complete the change. With 20 seconds remaining on their power play. And off they go now. The loose handle of the puck looks like it was Stjern Svensson. Got a little bit arrogant with his play as he tried to drive through that Austrian defenseman. But the Swede with a long pass to the left wing. They connect. Red Bull is back to play in full strength. But it's HV71 with control in the offensive end. As we 4 minutes and 10 seconds into the second period. Austrians regain possession. But barely so. And now it's Svensson, who tried to dangle his way to the slot. Couldn't do that. The Austrians, once again, are trying to exit the zone and chip it back into the offensive end to go for the line change. A long pass attempt by Young Chopin. It hits somebody on its way, so there's not going to be any icing call. But there is call now. It looks like something happened behind the plate. Too many men on the ice is the call. And it looks like it may go against HV71. Their head coach, Jonas Holmström, looks a bit concerned with that. And that's exactly what it's going to be. HV71 caught with too many men on the ice, and Austrian side will get man advantage. Lundman is going to serve the penalty. Red Bull win another face-off in the offensive end and commence their attack. They have it at the half wall, move it to the point. To the left wing, shot taken, and Alderfeld with the save. Rebound, another shot, and it's blocked. Red Bull battle for the puck at the half wall. They kick it to the teammates, and now the Austrian team passed it to Venlund, who backhands it all the way down the ice, forcing Jesper Kokkola to go back to retrieve the puck. Escape through the neutral zone with it. Down the left wing. And establish control in the offensive end. Try to get to the slot now. And the door is shut. HV71 with control. They're in the neutral zone now. It's Vazberg who carried all the way to the offensive end to kill off some precious time for his team. There's only 50 seconds left on Red Bull's power play now. They have a lot of room on the right wing. Put it to the area behind the net, and Vazberg easily clears the puck down the ice. It's still HV71 with the 2-0 lead by Red Bull at 30 seconds remaining on the power play as they skate down the left wing with the biscuit. Cole Huber is chasing the puck now. And HV71 intercepted, and the puck goes out of play. Red Bull indicate that there should be another penalty. 40-lap game. But the ref says the puck hits something on its way over the glass. And because of that, there's no other penalty that's going to be given out as we get ready for the face-off in the neutral zone. There's 15 seconds remaining on Red Bull's power play. They skate into the zone with it. HV71 give up the puck. By Red Bull. Have possession only in the neutral zone.
Team HV71 is playing
into the zone with it. And now it's back into in the neutral zone. Delayed offside is called. And that's why the whistle goes now. Doesn't look like Huber was aware that he was offside. And Aaron Flood just stares him down. Red Bull didn't have any trouble beating the Voss in the tournament opener, as they enjoyed a 9-1 blowout win, scoring all goals on Fabrice Gruisen. It almost seemed that every shot that they were taking, especially in the first period of that game, which they won 5-0, was going in. But in this tonight's game against HV71, they have trouble getting shots away, period. They're being outshot by the Swede and outscored. As we just saw Grönhagen taking a very dangerous shot from the slot. Easily could have gone in. As a neutral zone face-off, and Grönhagen, very tall Swedish center, is going to take it for HV71.
On the scoreboard is correct.
Jonas Holmström is the coach of this very successful Swedish junior team. They won 3 championship titles in the junior league in the past 6 years. In one of the top junior leagues in the world. And now it's Grönhagen who's taken a shot from the point. So easy to spot Grönhagen when he's on the ice. It's almost like he's 2 stories above everybody else. And now it's Justin Schutz, German international, on this Austrian team, which he captains. Shoots it from the high slot. It's blocked. And Grönhagen shields it with his big body. And banks it down the ice. Icing is called on Red Bull. Justin Schutz is not happy about it. They have been out there for a while, and he wouldn't mind going for the change. Nothing is quite going right for Levioki's team, except for maybe the face-offs. As they win another one, it's what comes after the one face-offs that they have trouble with. Looks like that play went offside. It's Filip Vareška was dangling around the blue line. Vareška had 2 assists in his previous outing against the Bus.
Внимание, повторяю, время на добро правильное. Attention, the timing on the scoreboard is correct.
Red Bull with another win on the face-off. Down the puck in, but it doesn't go all the way through. It hits somebody on its way. And now the battle for it in the corner. Red Bull tried to skate to the slots, unable to do that, and now it's Jørn Svensson. Very speedy skater on HV71. Dumps the puck in. It's Smedberg, Fjellström, and Jørn Svensson who are on the forecheck for the Swedes. Can't retrieve the puck, but they do now in the neutral zone. As Jørn Svensson had to dangle around his opponent and his teammate, and he couldn't do that. And now it's Red Bull with possession in their defensive end with a lot of room. Long pass up front, it doesn't hit anybody. Or maybe it did, because there is no icing call on the play. And now it's Austrians who have possession in the offensive end, trying to create some room for themselves. But the Swedes defuse the situation, and now they go and chip it out into the neutral zone. So Svensson indicates he was tripped against, but no arm goes up. No penalty is going to be called. And Laxo makes a save on a point shot. As HV71's 4th line is out there harassing the Red Bull's defense. It's Isaksen now, and they have it at the point. Point shot a second, and it's blocked by Nico Feldner, who's making his tournament debut tonight. Fake move by Feldner. Pass to the slot. They have some room, but they can't get a shot away. As we pass the halfway mark of the second period, it's still 2-0 HV71. They have the 3rd line out there, and they take a shot from the hash marks. Easy job for Laxo. It's Heineken, Grönhagen, and Svensson who are out there for HV71. And now it's Austrians trying to dig around Franson, but doesn't let that happen. And the Swedes start up their another offense. Glasberg to the left wing, and they chip it into the corner to go for the change. There hasn't been any stoppage of play for over 2.5 minutes now. But you really can't say that either of the team was able to create any real scoring chance so far. Red Bull's top line is out there with Schutz and Huber and Vareška. And it's Huber. It's Schutz who's with the puck now. Now Vareška. Vareška goes for the shot. Put the stick on the puck, and it remains in play. There haven't been any stoppage of play for over 3 minutes now. That rarely happens, especially in junior hockey. But it's Justin Schutz with the puck behind the net. Skates on the half wall. Tries to dangle around 2 defensemen. And it looks like he didn't go down voluntarily. That was a trip. And Red Bull will go on a power play. Max Venlund is going to get the 2-minute minor. Red Bull, who continue to dominate at the dot, win another face-off in the offensive end, and they will set up their attack from there. Try to go D to D, but HV71 give them no passing lane. And now Aaron Flott clears down the ice. It's going to be counted as a shot on net, actually, as Laxo had to stop the puck to prevent it from going in. Red Bull lose possession of the puck in the offensive end, but Aaron Flood doesn't have his stick, so he has to use his skates, and that's not nearly as effective. So now the Austrians have it behind the net. They move it to the left wing. Fake shot. Now there's a point shot, and it's blocked. And Stjern Svensson is going to kill as much time as possible in the offensive end, push, putting it back into the neutral zone, and now they dump it in. There's only half of Red Bull's power play remaining now. And there's 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining to play in the second period. HV71 still with a 2-0 lead. Svensson, number 61 for HV71. He's in the forecheck. Red Bull give up the puck again, and Svensson has it. With lots of time and room around him. Pass it to the corner, and they dump it out. Lexo plays the puck. It's intercepted by Jönköping in the corner. And Red Bull's power play seconds are just bleeding down. There's only 10 of them left. Heikkinen steals the puck on the forecheck as HV71 kill off the remainder of the penalty. Max Venlund is out there on the ice again now, just fresh out from the sin bin. Calls for the puck down the right wing, puts it in the middle for his teammate. It's Iseksen, who's got one of the goals for Jönköping tonight. There's 6 minutes left to play in the second period as Austrians commence their offense. Through the middle, attempts a shot and get it away. And now Justin Schutz, surrounded by men in white. Pass it to the point. Shot is taken. Rebound. Schutz is battling for it, but they give him no edge. And now Venlund clears it to the point. Vosberg further down the ice. HV71 exit the zone with a cheap pass. Venlund has it. Max Venlund attempted it. Very sophisticated deke, and was unsuccessful at that. Jönköping with possession in the neutral zone as they tried to dump it in. Couldn't quite do that. And now it's Huber battling with Stjern Svensson. Stjern Svensson comes out on top and shoots it to the other end of the ice. Stjern Svensson is back with possession. It's a 2-on-1 for the Swedes. Stjern Svensson, what a saucer pass by Stjern Svensson, and they double their lead. It's HV71. They go up 3-0. And Fjellström is going to be credited with the marker. What a play by Stjern Svensson. He tosses some serious sauce straight to the tape of Fjellström, and he taps it home from the blue paint. Absolutely phenomenal play by Stjern Svensson. And we get to see another beauty at this Junior Club World Cup. It's HV71 3, Red Bull nothing. There's less than 5 minutes to go in the second frame. Red Bull pass it to the right wing. Skate to the area behind the net and lose possession. Now HV71 leaving the zone. Forsman dumps it in and goes for the line change. Lundman harasses Red Bull defense and almost steals the puck away from them. Svensson puts it back in the neutral zone. Red Bull put it back into the offensive end and go for the line change. Adam Flood tries to bang it off the boards to put it in the neutral zone. Can't quite do that. Goes for the same move again. Ends up with the same result. The battle continues behind the net now for the puck. As they're finally able to throw it down the ice. And it slowly slides into the defensive end for Red Bull. Another turnover by Red Bull, followed by a hit. And Max Venlund in the neutral zone. The Swedes steal the puck away on the forecheck. Venlund chips it to behind the net. They have it, pass it to the point. Nice move by Swedish defenseman. Just get at the left wing. And now Venlund battles for it behind the net. Isiksen has the puck in the corner. Carlson is looking for it to unglue it from the board.
Hey, move it, move it! Move it, I give 2 minutes, hey!
The official says that puck has to stay in play, otherwise he's going to call a penalty on that. The Swedes have to go back to the neutral zone to retrieve the puck as there's 2.5 minutes remaining to play in the second period. Venlund down the right wing to the half wall. Attempted to set up play. Now it's Stjern Svensson with the steal in the offensive end. Shot is taken and it goes wide. And now it's Red Bull who try their best to get the puck back under control. The Swedes take another shot from the high slot. This time it's Levi Laxell who gloves it. And we get the stoppage of play. Some hot stuff follows after that. Looks like Red Bull players are losing their cool a little bit. Down 3-0 already. Nothing is really going right for them. HV71's latest marker was scored by Fjellström with a wonderful saucer pass by Stjern Svensson, who led HV71 in regular season scoring last year. Jönköping came into this tournament as one of the heaviest favorites, along with local Yaroslavl. And so far, Yaroslavl and Jönköping have given us no reason to doubt that expectation. Stjern Svensson, who's really making a name for himself at this tournament, is back out there on the ice. Standing at the right wing. Something is unclear to Jonas Holmström as he tries to clarify it with the men in stripes. And looks like we're all set. And the play can resume. It's Smedberg, Fjellström, and Stjern Svensson. Great line on Jönköping is out there. Svensson takes another shot and gloved down again by Laxell. So they will have to redo it. HV71 with possession in the offensive end, and there's less than 2 minutes left to go in the second period. They grab the puck. Smedberg chips it with a smart pass to Stjern Svensson. Svensson still in control with the puck. Attempted to dig out 2 defensemen. It looks like there was a penalty. Red Bull are not happy with the call, but they're gonna get it. As Stjern Svensson attempted to go around 2 defensemen. Looks like he was elbowed, and that's gonna be the call. And we get another look at this absolute sauce bouse, if you will. of a pass to Fjellström. Philip Barashka gets the call. Doesn't quite understand what he's being called for, but he's going to spend the next few moments in the sin bin. Red Bull clear the puck down the ice.
Penalty, Team Red Bull number 7, Philippe
skates all the way
2 minutes for
to his
tripping,
defensive end to
38-30.
retrieve the puck and commence the offense. Bosberg picks up the drop pass. Pass it to the right wing. It's a bit inaccurate. Smedberg has to battle for it now. Heikkinen. Back now. It's Isiksen who has it behind the net, number 32. The Swedes with a lot of options to pass it to Vasberg. At the point, he goes to the left wing. They go cross ice with it. And now it's Venlund. Venlund to the area behind the net. Venlund has it at the half wall. Attempts to pass it back at the points. Can't do that, but they maintain the possession. Austrians are able to move the puck down the ice and spend a few seconds out there in the offensive end. Shot is taken. Very surprising turn of events. But Arlenfeld was ready for that. There's 10 seconds remaining to play in the period as the Swedes have it at the right wing to dump it in. There's enough time for maybe one last shot. And there goes the horn. It was just one goal scored in the second period of play. Off a great saucer pass by Stjern Svensson. It was Fjellström who found the back of the net to improve HV71's lead to 3-0. We got one more period, perhaps even more, to play after that. And we'll be back in 17 minutes to conclude the action.
Что именно? Отвечу я вам прямо сейчас. Это будет наш традиционный конкурс «Хоккейный лимбо». Вот у нас есть участницы, девчонки, давайте спускайтесь сюда, давайте знакомиться. Выстраиваемся рядочком, чтобы мы смогли с каждой из вас пообщаться. Представляетесь, откуда вы приехали, чтобы найти в зале тех людей, кто вас поддержит. Итак?
Полина из Анапы.
Полина из Анапы. Кто поддерживает Полину? Давайте похлопаем. Я вижу, вот там группа поддержки, вот там еще отлично. Дальше.
Марина из Сочи.
Марина из Сочи. Отлично.
Эльвина из Уфы.
Эльвира из Уфы. И
Назиля из Уфы.
Назиля из Уфы. Извини, у меня плохая дикция, я не смог сразу это сказать. Что ж, с помощью Лео мы продемонстрируем, что мы хотим получить от наших девчонок. Лео, покажи, что такое настоящий хоккейный лимбо. Вот. Отклоняясь назад, мы проходим под клюшкой. Та из вас, кто пройдет чище всего и на самом низком уровне, та и заберет фирменную кепку от компании Атрибутика & Club. Понятно? Потихонечку клюшка будет опускаться со временем, задание будет усложняться. Так, кто пройдет ниже остальных, получит подарок. Все остальные получат обнимашки от Лео. Вы готовы? Ну тогда по очереди, начиная с Полины, мы начинаем, как только все очень-очень-очень громко поаплодируем девчонкам! Погнали! Ну это легкотня, сразу понятно, что все... Отлично! Второй круг. Поехали! И снова никаких проблем. Все легко, все просто. Задание становится еще сложнее. Засчитывается, нормально. Снова все четверо справляются без особых проблем. Еще немножечко опускаем. Давай, у тебя получится. Попробуй, соберись. Давайте похлопаем по Полине. Ого. Так. Неплохо, что же еще ниже становится клюшка. Полина, попробуешь еще раз. Давай. Зато красиво. Как можешь. Продолжаем. Ого. Поосторожнее здесь. Так, участницы из Уфы проходят. Круто. Что ж, мы продолжаем. Становится все сложнее и сложнее. Кто же сможет? Если не хочешь, можешь не пробовать. Пускай. Так. Это уже не будем засчитывать. Девчонки, ваша попытка. Давайте. Проходит отлично. И еще... Нет. Итак, устраиваем финальный раунд, в котором участвуют две участницы. Это вы. Да, мы прямо сейчас между вас выберем, кто побеждает. Договорились? Уровень вот этот. Поехали. Поддерживаем. Это Сочи. Коленом задевает. Ай-яй-яй. Уфа, поехали. Давай. Ну, немножечко задело, но все-таки отдаем победу участнице из Уфы. Давайте поаплодируем громко. Именно ты получаешь фирменную кепку от Атрибутика & Club. Поздравляем тебя с этим. Давайте еще раз поаплодируем победительнице. Ну, а остальных девчонок еще раз спасибо, что приняли участие. Лео, они твои, забирай.
просто игра. Это проверка силы, характера, мужества. Мы знаем, на что мы способны, и готовы за это бороться. Рука об руку, плечом к плечу. Создавать историю. Историю побед.
Кока-кола Черри созрела.
Нажимай, в сервисе тебя уже ждут. Подарки, бонусы, вот это вот все. Для каждого свое предложение я выбираю эконом-движение.
Персональное предложение в одно движение, получив в приложении Мегафон или по номеру 0909. Мегафон. Начинается с тебя.
We welcome you back at the third period of the game between HV71 and Red Bull Salzburg. It's day 4 action at the 2018 Junior Club World Cup. After 40 minutes of play, it's HV71 with a 3-0 lead on goals by Lukas Isaksen, Sebastian Ehrenflog, and the latest marker was scored by Ebbe Fjellström off amazing Sarsa pass by Stjern Svensson. Red Bull are down not only on the scoreboard, but on the shot clock as well, as they're being outshot by the men wearing blue, yellow, and whites, 21-10. The only component of the game that Salzburg seems to be having an advantage is the face-offs, like one that is about to take place. Red Bull have won 20, while HV71 won 9, and that was the 21st win at the dot for Red Bull. Both teams have won their first games of the tournament by blowouts, so this is essentially the game to decide who's going to end up on top of Group B. HV71 began the period with the man advantage, but it was short, and they weren't able to create anything within the 30-second range. So now Red Bull are back to playing full strength, hoping to pull off a miracle and maybe force overtime in this one. That's this kid to the hash marks trying to take a shot, and they do, but it goes wide as it was deflected. Pass in front to the area in front of the net. Austrians remain in possession. Not for long, as HV71 successfully bang it off the glass down the other end of the ice. And it's going to be icing called against Jönköping. Red Bull have won a lot of face-offs, including offensive zone face-offs, but so far they haven't been able to convert it into anything useful. The Swedes have Hugo Allefeld in goal today. He's a 17-year-old netminder. And looks like HV71 called timeout on the play. That is an unusual turn in events. They're up 3-0. They just got down a man. Actually, not even that. It's just icing call that was made. But head coach Jonas Holmström figured it was a good time to make some adjustments. He is the man at the helm, and so far his team has been nothing short of amazing at this tournament, as they won their first game in round robin 7-2 against Tršinec, and they're up 3-0 against solid Salzburg team through 40 minutes of play. The Swedes are really aggressive on the forecheck right now. With their top line, David Carlson, Lucas Sisiksen, and Max Venlund are out there for them. Austrians can't seem to be able to exit the zone. And Carlson harasses them behind their own net. The Swedes have already gone through a line change, as there's Grönhagen, Heikkinen, and Svensson out there for them. So easy to spot when their line is out there, as Grönhagen, number 10, is the tallest player at the tournament, standing at almost 2 meters tall. And he's just 17 years old. Now it's a foot race in the neutral zone. Delayed offside is called. Now Austrians in and over the line. Take a shot. That save is made by the Swedish netminer, Alnefelt. And the puck is back in the neutral zone. Smedberg, Fjellström, and Stjern Svensson are out there. Stjern Svensson almost takes it away on the forecheck. Austrians stay onside and take a shot from their knees, actually. Another point shot is taken. This one doesn't make it to the net and almost goes out of the zone. Now the Swedes pick it up with lots of room ahead of them. It's Smedberg with a nice move. Pass it to the right wing and they dump it in. Stjern Svensson gets the puck at the left wing. Nothing comes out of it, as Austrians are able to move the puck into the neutral zone. Jan Chapin puts it back into the offensive end and go for the forecheck. And there's going to be a penalty call. I think it's going to go against Glasberg, number 11, on HV71. Trippin is the call, and Red Bull will get the next man advantage. Play happened right in front of the official, so it's quite an easy call for him to make. Pretty black and white. And now Austrians with another chance to finally solve Alnefelt, who hasn't had much to do tonight. Because the question remains if he can nail down a shutout in this one. Austrians have it at the point. They go D to D and shoot it from the left face of circle. Alnefelt falls down, but the play goes on. As HV71 able to clear it down the ice, another call is made, and Schutz is going at it with Aaron Flood, who scored one of the goals for the Swedish side, and Schutz goes straight to the sin bin, looking quite frustrated. And looks like it's going to be an offside minor, because the officials don't want to have any of that. Aaron Flood was just defending the crease, and it got a little bit out of hand. And that's what he's trying to explain to Glasberg. So HV71 have two defensemen locked up in the box, which is gonna put more pressure on their remaining D-man. Moreover, it's two defensemen from the top four, and they're gonna have to do without them for almost 2 minutes. Red Bull breaks into the zone. They failed to negotiate contact, and HV71 clears it down the ice. Red Bull pick it up and will have to commence another offensive from there.
2
gain the
minutes
zone.
slashing. Time 44-19.
And battle for the corner. Austrians with some physical play at the boards to separate body from puck, and they have it at the point. Pass in front, redirection, and it whistles past the post. Now Smedberg is able to clear it along the boards, and the Swedes go for the change. There's 30 seconds remaining on Red Bull's power play. We're 5 minutes and a half into the final period of play. As it seems right now, HV71 still with command and 3-0 lead. They do say it's the most dangerous lead in hockey because it's not big enough to protect. And it's too little to feel really confident. Red Bull's power play is over, but they have possession of the puck as they skate through the central ice. Try to skate to the slots with the dangle, and it doesn't work. Now it's Svensson who skates with it down the left wing, dumps it in, and Heikkinen almost took a shot from, as I would say, from behind the net. Laxo ended up with the puck sitting at his lap, and now the call is made. Big defensive play by Max Cardeval, HV71 defenseman, doing exactly what he was trained to do. And the Swedes are yet to allow a goal in this game, still. Teemu Levijoki is 42 years old. And he's one of the, has a few of his countrymen on this Red Bull team, including Jesper Kokkila and goaltender Levi Laxo. Red Bull are famous for, in those parts of the world, famous for their hockey academy, which develops a lot of players for European leagues, including, and it has always been very international, such as this team at the Junior World Cup that we see. Shot is taken, but straight at Alnefeld, and he makes another stop. This has been going on for the entire game, pushing and shoving and all kinds of roughing, really. But so far, the officials have been doing a good job at breaking up most of them and not letting chaos escalate. Because there was almost a bench clearly brawl right after the buzzer in the first period. Number 61, Svensson on HV71, enjoyed a hat trick in his first game at the tournament. Hasn't found the back of the net in this one yet. Looks like Jesper Kokkila is sent to the sin bin for roughing. I expect HV71 are also going to lose one of their players to the same call. Kokkila is one of the alternate captains of this Red Bull team, along with Lukas Schreier. And that's right, Kokkila and Svensson get the offside in minors. And we get to see some 4-on-4 action, which is always fun, especially when it's such a great passing team like HV71.
Penalty team HV71, number 61, Anton Svensson. Both 2 minutes for roughing them, 36.
And it looks like we're not done with the penalties. And then Strap says there's going to be another one. I'm not sure what this one is all about, but somebody's definitely going to get it. And it would appear that it's Max Venland. It is Venland, in fact, that goes to the sin bin. He's going to sit there along with Svensson, and that's what it's for. And now it's a 4-on-3 power play for Red Bull. If they want to turn things around, this is their chance. 2 minutes of 4-on-3 power play. They will have a lot of room to work with. If only they can get it into the offensive end, and they do with some speed, taking a shot. That was Justin Schutz. But nothing comes out of it, but they maintain in control in the offensive end. And it's Schutz again with a lot of room in the slot. Now they take a point shot, which is blocked, and they still have it at the blue line. Schutz gets the puck at the left wing with the pass to the slot, and they finally on the board. Red Bull convert on the 4-on-3 power play. Justin Schutz with a great assist to the far post, and looks like it's Schreier who sends it home. It's 3-1 now. It's not Schreier, it's Vareshka. But still, what a pass by Justin Schutz. Through the slot to the far post to finally get this Salzburg team on the board. It's a 2-goal game now. And things are getting more exciting because, let's admit it, it looked like for a few minutes, it looked like the Swedish team was just going to work the clock and calmly finish the business. Now we got a hockey game, and it's a 4-on-4 situation here with 12.5 minutes to go, which is a lot of time in hockey. Let's see how it's going to pan out. Ehrenflot deep into the offensive end, and now it's Carlson. Carlson shoots from the left wing. It gets blocked. But Austrians turn it over in the defensive end. It's Heikkinen who's battling for the puck now as it slides into the neutral zone, and Ehrenflot skates back to retrieve it. And now the call is made. It's Slashin. And it's going to go against HV71, I believe. It is, in fact. It's Heikkinen who's headed to the sin bin to join Svensson in there. And Red Bull will go back to 4-on-3, on which they just converted. This is getting more interesting by the minute. This is what the call has been given for. It's 4-on-3 for Red Bull again as they win another offensive zone faceoff and set up their offense. Shot is taken from the high slot, and it's blocked in front. Venland blocks a pass partially. And now they're able to clear it down the ice. Now Venland picks up the pass by Laxell. And Red Bull have no more power play as HV71 get their fourth man back out of there. But it's still 4-on-4 hockey. It's going to be for about 90 seconds. They gain the zone. It's Schutz with the move. Still maintains in control. He's been harassed by Ehrenflot, but Justin Schutz is still with the puck. Florida Panthers prospect. Pass it to the middle. And now it's picked off by the Swedes, who skate in over the blue line and dump it in. Austrians regain possession at the left wing. Skating with it now, dangling. It's still Schutz with another pass in front. Can't quite negotiate contact. But they maintain in possession in the offensive end. It's Red Bull with the regular 5-on-4 power play now. There's 35 seconds of it left. Schutz, who still hasn't gone off the ice. He's been out there for over a minute. Pass to the far post to Vereshka. It hits him right in the skate, and he can't get a shot away. Shot from the point, it's straight at Alnefeld, and the play is blown dead. Red Bull still have a man advantage, and there will be a face-off in the offensive face-off. And it's a good sign for them because Salzburg has been really good at the dot tonight. Hugo Alnefeld played just 4 games for HV's under-20 team last year. And he can still play for their under-18 team this year, if they choose so. Now Wendland skates with the puck to the neutral zone. There's 10 seconds remaining on Red Bull's power play. And they have it in the offensive end. Glasberg battles for the puck, and he wins it behind his own net. HV are back to play in full strength now, as there's just under 10 minutes remaining to play in regulation. Red Bull started the frame down by 3, and now they're down by just 2. The Swedes get the puck in the neutral zone, pass it to the defensive end to reset the play. As they dump it in from the neutral zone, Laxo sends it further along the boards. It's intercepted by Stjern Svensson, it would appear. And the puck leaves the ice and ends up at Red Bull's bench. Stjern Svensson, a very skilled player on this HV71 squad, has made a great assist on Abby Fjellstrom's marker late in the second period, the one that gave HV71 a 3-0 lead. There's going to be another face-off at Red Bull's end, as Stjern Svensson, Smedberg, and Fjellstrom are out there. A very creative line on this Jönköping's team. They were listed at their 3rd offensive line last game, and tonight they're listed at the 2nd, but to be honest with you, I can't tell if there's any improvement in terms of ice time for them. And now it's a 3-on-2 for the Austrians as they cross the blue line. And they still have it at the right wing, try to send it to the high slot, but it's the Swedes who gets the puck first. Now Laxo skates the high slot himself to play the puck. And the Swedes try their luck with a neutral zone shot, but Laxo was back in goal to stop it. Timo Levioki trying to energize his team and make them pull for one final push. They need 2 goals to send this game to overtime. And once again, whoever wins this game is going to end up on top of Group B, meaning they will go to the semifinal round as the top seed of this pool. And now it's Grönhagen with his big body moving the puck to the blue line, but it stays just in, and Austrians battle for it at the face-off circle. They win it on the forecheck, but cannot create any passing plays. Now it's a foot race that HV71 players are going to win. It's Heikkinen, and now Grönhagen regains possession in the neutral zone, resets the play. There's a hit at central ice. The Swedes can't enter the zone. It's going to be offside. And as they touch the puck, the whistle goes off. And we're going to get a face-off in the neutral zone just outside of Red Bull's blue line. Not a bad hit by number 22, Marcel Zitz, who's playing his first game of the tournament today. One of the older players on this Red Bull team. And as we have mentioned earlier, their entire top line of Red Bull is a health question tonight. We don't get to see Samuel Witten, who scored a hat-trick against Voss. And with him, Kasper Evertsen and Oliver Norberg, are watching this game from the stands. It's a bit ironic that top two Swedes that play for the Austrian teams are not put on the ice against their compatriots. HV71 with the neutral zone win as they dump it into the corner and they battle hard for it. Fake shot and they put it back in the corner now as they're trying to space out. HV71 with their top line out there. That's Isiksen passing it back to his defensive end. And now Wendland, number 17, is chasing the puck deep in the offensive end. Austrians come out on top, and it's an odd man rush for them. Cross-ice pass, and Paul Huber can't quite handle it, and now they have it behind the net. Point shot taken, and a glove save made by Hugo Alnefeld. Nice catch by the Swedish netminder. Red Bulls seem to have come together in the third period. They have a goal to show for it finally. And they've been creating more scoring chances than in the previous 40 minutes of play, that's for sure. Filip Varishka is the one who scored the only goal for Red Bull. Is now in the sin bin as a result of pleasantry exchange in the slot that followed Arnefeld's glove save. He might be the only one because Timo Levioki doesn't look quite happy with it, and we haven't seen any of HV71 players being sent to the box. And that's exactly what it is. It's HV71 who's going to be given the power play. And with just over 7 minutes to go in the third, HV71 go on a power play. Austrians try to steal the puck to go for the counter attack, but it's Max Wendland who's deep in his defensive end now as he circles his own net and passes it to the right wing. Isiksen is on the ice, but still battling for the puck. A Red Bull clear it back into the offensive zone, and it's Vosberg who goes back to retrieve it. Vosberg with the puck behind his net. Austrians give him a lot of time to think and collect his thoughts and do exactly what he wanted to do. Now they have it at the left wing, deep in the offensive end. And they pick it up at the right wing. Pass to the point. Shot taken. Weird bounce. And Laxo almost let this one through. Now Red Bull clear it down the ice with 45 seconds remaining on HV71's power play. There's just under 6 minutes remaining to play in the third period. It's 3-1 HV71. As they dump the puck in, Laxo comes to behind the net to play the puck, sends it around the rim. Cross-ice pass, one-timer, and it hits the glass behind the net. They have it at the point now, point shot taken. Contact made in the slot, and there's going to be a face-off, I believe, in the neutral zone. As Stjern Svensson definitely bumped into Laxo in the blue paint. That could have easily gone in, and it wouldn't have been Laxo's fault as the puck hit somebody right in front of him, and he still managed to react to that. There's not a lot of time remaining on HV71's power play, but they have the puck. And they definitely have enough time for one last offensive as Wendland begins it with a pass to the left wing.
Команда Red Bull играет в полном составе.
Carlson dumps it in straight to Laxo, who's going to hold on to it. And as Red Bull kill off the penalty, and it's going to be a face-off taken in their territory. There's a lot of yapping going on the ice right now, and there has been throughout the game. But nothing too horrible has happened yet, as we're about to take the face-off in Red Bull's defensive end. Max Wendland is at the dot for HV71. He loses the draw to Bastian Eckel. And now Austrians try to get it under control and begin their offense. They have trouble exiting the zone. And they finally turn the puck over at the blue line, only to regain possession moments later and dump it into the offensive end. Eckel chases the puck. HV71 players put it to the side of the net. Point shot attempted, and it was blocked early on. As they continue to battle for it. Pass to open ice. Shot must be taken. It is. There's a rebound. It just sat in the slot for a short little while, but Red Bull players were unable to capitalize on it. Now Vareška enters the zone, and there's offside that is called. I believe it's on Justin Schutz. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off. Timo Levy, okay, he isn't happy about that for obvious reasons. His team is still down by 2 as the time on the clock melts away. Heikkinen is taking the draw for HV71. Svensson picks up the puck, and he's going to dump it in down the right wing. There's less than 4 minutes remaining to play in regulation now. Svensson with a hit. Heikkinen is taking his time behind the net. Svensson came over to help him out, couldn't do that. And now Red Bull dump it down the right wing. Vareška with the pass to the slot, but it was intercepted. And now Justin Schutz with a shot straight at Alnefeld. And he's gonna hold on to it. Justin Schutz is having a pretty good game with as he picked up an assist on Red Bull's only marker of the night. But so far, that has proven to be not enough. Red Bull are about to take another offensive zone face-off, and they have been good at that. And they win another one as they try to take a quick shot from the hash marks, but it doesn't go through, and now there's just over 3 minutes left to play in the third period. They shoot it off the wall, and Alnefeld made it look easy. Alnefeld had the best goals against average last season in Junior 18 Super Elite, which is the top league for under 18 teams in Sweden. And now there's going to be another penalty, and it looks like it's going to go against Red Bull this time. A lot of unhappy faces on the ice right now. This is the play that's going to be called, and by the looks of it, it's Lobach who's going to get 2 minutes for tripping. And it is. HV71 is still up by 2 goals late in the game, and now they get a power play. And all they have to do now is really work the clock. They send out Heikkinen, Grönhagen, and Svensson, it would seem.
2 minutes for tripping, time 56.
And now there's a ferocious battle going on in the corner for the puck. Vasberg to the half wall. Pass to the slot, and now the pass. They tried to be cheeky with that one as Vanlund was taking a shot from open ice on the right wing, and it didn't fall through. There's 2.5 minutes remaining to go in regulation as Vanberg bangs it off the boards to his teammate. Back to Vanlund it goes. Back to the right wing. The Swedes are in the zone. Pass to the hash marks doesn't go through, but they maintain in possession. As Vasberg is battling for the puck in the neutral zone, wins it over and sends it to his defensive end to Vanlund to reset the play. Vanlund with a spin around his net. Pass to the left wing.
Last 2 minutes after play in the third period.
Back to the defensive end. Vanlund across the ice. And Vanlund is going to go for the change, as he indicates. The Swedes skate through the middle with full speed. It's Stjern Svensson, one of the most skilled players on the team. Some heavy hitting going on. It looks like it's going to be called. Either high sticking or boarding is going to be the call. And I think it's going to go against HV71, which is good news for Red Bull, as they're still looking to tie the game up. But to do that, they need 2 goals. Ebby Fjellstrom gets the call. There was a lot of hitting in this game and a lot of talking after the hit-in. But since it's an international tournament sanctioned by the IIHF, there's no fighting allowed. And there is a 10-minute misconduct, I believe. They call a check into the head. And that's why Ebby Fjellstrom is gone for the night. Because no matter what happens next, he won't be able to help his team. So he heads to the dressing room. It's a 4-on-4 situation now. Their face-off takes place in HV71 territory. There's 90 seconds left to play, and in 30 seconds, or even 20, Red Bull will get their 5th man back out on the ice and get a man advantage. And looks like this is getting real out of control, and now there's a fight going on in the corner. And I don't think we're going to see either Smedberg or Valtteri Meisari in this one either, because that has gotten way out of hand as the Swedes try to score the security goal. Looks like Smedberg gets 2 for roughing, and so will Meisari, I expect. Jonas Holmes with some steam. Esekilov's just a few more seconds to clinch the win in this one and soar to the top of Group B. Looks like It looks like Red Bull called timeout on the play. HV71 have already used theirs early in the period. And it'll be interesting to find out what kind of situation we're going to get after the play resumes. It was 4-on-4 before the fight broke out, and it's going to remain 4-on-4. as Wikström is going to take the draw for HV71. He's out there with Max Wendland. And Smedberg skates over to the bench. So he probably was given a 10-minute misconduct on top of his 2-minute minor. And that means that Valtteri Naisari is gone for the rest of the night as well. It's still 4-on-4 hockey with just over a minute remaining to play in the third period as Max Wendland and Wikström are able to put the puck in the offensive end. Red Bull are back to playing full strength, and that gives them the man advantage. Vareshka puts the puck in the offensive end, but Wendland chips it back out. There's less than a minute remaining to play in the third period, and Red Bull have pulled their goalie for the extra attacker. They try to get it to the slot, but they can't, and they battle for the puck behind the net now. Less than 40 remaining on the clock. 6 Red Bull players are out there against 4 HV71 players. Red Bull in possession. And they lose it now. Shot from the slot, rebound. Justin Schutz could have buried the rebound. Now he skates back to the slot, takes another shot, and it's blocked by Aaron Flood. But they still have it behind the net. Dying seconds of the period, and Arnefald comes up big again. Red Bull keep the puck in the offensive end. There's just enough time for one shot, and Arnefeld makes the stop. And the game is over. HV71 hold on to the 2-goal lead and win the game 3-1. And now with 6 points, it's the Swedish side that sits on top of Group B. That concludes Day 4 action at the 2018 Junior Club World Cup. But we'll be back tomorrow with more stuff for you to enjoy. First at 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the Sfera Rink, there's going to be a charity game held. It's going to be Finland friends against Russian friends. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be Teemu Selänne, Evgeny Malkin, and a lot of other famous hockey players engaged in this charity game. And Junior Club World Cup action will resume at 7 p.m. as Loco will take on Jokerit. That is quite a game for Wednesday night, so I hope to see you there. My name is Andrea Sachenko, and it's been a pleasure covering these games for you tonight. Take care.
Господа, напоминаю вам, что завтра на нашей арене состоится один матч нашего турнира. Он состоится в 19 часов. Встречаются команды Локо, Ярославль, Россия и Jokerit, Хельсинки, Финляндия. Большое спасибо вам за поддержку и приходите к нам на хоккей. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you that tomorrow